Welcome to Judy's Mind Body. Inhale up for triple burner. Exhale down. Open the legs into a V and sink it down through 3 dantians. The head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. 2 more of triple burner. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down with a Qigong breath. And 1 more for good measure. Coming up here on the inhale, expanding, lengthening, and exhaling down as slowly as you can for relaxation response. Shake it out. Shaking it out with the heels, the knees, the hips, the upper body, and exhaling down for Buddha picks up the earth. Inhaling up. Push the world up into the sky by turning the palms upside down. Take a breath, inhale, and push it up. Washu, washu. Buddha picks up the earth. With a Qigong breath, tongue on the upper palate. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, tongue on the upper palate. Exhale through the throat. Two more. Enjoy it this time. For Qigong, we want to explore all the angles and the length of the spine, as well as the length of all the joint feelings, the arms, the legs, the head lengthening up. All that is the aspects of Qigong. Let's do knocking at the gates. The gates are the abdomen. We're releasing the heels. The kidney area, mid-body, just underneath the rib cage. And now the lung points here at the chest, upper chest. Good, let's fold forward from the hips. Flat back, bring your palms out like this, and exhale down. Wishu. Inhale up. The fountain. Exhale halfway, flat back, and now round and let go. Feet are in a V. And let it go. Let's go back to tapping at the upper body here. The lung points. Good. Inhale, sink it down. Several groundings. Coming up to the heart and lungs area. Feet are lifting up at the heels here. Exhale down. Coming up to the head, inhale. Exhale down through the heart and lungs and down to the abdomen. The knees feel kind of spongy, let that happen. And going up higher here, let's open the legs into a V and inhale to the trees. Exhale back to center. Inhale here and exhale down with relaxation response. Elbows out. And now up to the hills. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale back to center. And now inhale again and come down in relaxation response. Ready? Inhale, exhale down. Shake it out. Shaking out heels, knees, hips, upper body. Bringing the arms out into a T, circling forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, circling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale and exhale. The accordion. Feet in a V. Inhaling out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale back. Qigong breath. Tongue on the upper palate. Close to the teeth, but not touching. And one more of the accordion. Starting here in prayer, bring the hands overhead, feet are close to each other. Come down in prayer to the chest. Come to the front of the feet, releasing the heels, and you're going to do a spinal twist to your right. Inhale. And exhale. It's a 3/4 turn. With your turn, take your hips, your upper body, and your third eye, the middle of the forehead, keeping the spine long. Inhale to center and the other way on your exhale. Inhale, center, and then exhale towards your right. This time, inhale and keep going to the right, and then to the left. Bringing the hips, the upper body, the third eye, the middle of the forehead, and the head. Everything is turning now towards your right on the exhale. And now back towards the left to inhale, and finally exhale. That's the prayer twist from yoga. In Qigong, we open out like this. We're working with the Qi. Feet in a V here. Let's bring the pinkies together, the fifth finger, and open out again so that you have an even out position here. This is for the propeller. Inhale. And you're going to exhale towards your right. Inhale, center, and exhale towards your left. I am mirroring you. Inhale, and this is your right. And this is your left. Come back to center and shake it out. Big movements here for the swimming. First, we'll do our crawl stroke. Let your heels go here so that you're sliding on the ball of the foot, the front of the foot. Keep the spine long. We're still warming up the body, and now we're doing backstroke. This is all for circling of the joints. Good. Now arms in a T and circling forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Bring the elbows into the body, feet in a V, and circle just the wrists, isolating them. Your elbows are between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the hip bones. And the other way, circling back. Good. Picking up a feather and letting it go, bringing your thumb and your forefinger together. Inhaling up, bend that front knee, let the back heel come up. It's a weight shift. Exhale back. Inhale forward and up. Exhale down as if you were painting the wall with your breath. See where you're going and feel where you're going. Qigong is all about feeling from the inside out. More inner awareness. More sense of the breath, more sense of your sight. But picking up a feather and letting it go is the fancy name for this, but let's inhale the thumb and forefinger together and bend that front knee, straighten the back without locking the knee, and come back towards the full foot. And the front toe will come up as you come back because this back knee bends. Now the front knee is bending, now the back knee is bending. And this foot is facing that direction. You're picking up the feather from essentially from the hip in a line, inhale up. But you don't have to face your full foot that direction, okay? So I'm going to keep my feet in a V and come this way. Picking up a feather and letting it go is coming from my side body. Good. Now shake it out again. Big breath in. Let's just take it in from the pursed lips and exhale it out. Once more, inhale. Sipping a straw. Good. Now take it in through the nose and exhale it through the mouth as you're coming down through the throat. Tongue on the upper palate. Through the nose, through the mouth. And coming all the way down inside with your Qigong breath. Very good. We're going to do some vowels now with our picking up a feather. And they're going to be E, A, A, O, U. Primary vowels. Ready? Inhale. Ye. A, A. A-O. A-O. Ah-oo, ah-oo, and the other side, aha, aha, ah-heh, ah-heh. Good, and shake it out. And now we'll do the Buddhist walking meditation. Just walk back a couple steps here. And you're going to prepare your left foot by shifting to the right first. So your feet are in a V, shift to the right, bend this knee, release this leg, and pull ropes, inhale. And you're going to do that with a whoosh as you pull the rope. Inhale first, whoosh, very slowly coming from heel to toe. Very good. Now you should be on your right foot. Start back with your left. Back follow the foot. Whoosh. Whoosh. The center of the foot is called the bubbling spring. Feel yourself come through that point. Good, back to feet in a V. Inhale and sink it down. In preparation for our weight shifts, we'll grab a stool here. You're going to inhale, coming up, releasing your heels up, and stretching through the calf muscles and the thigh muscles and all the way up through your hip bones. You're on your tippy toes here. Exhale back towards the heels, release the toes in front. It's a little bit of preparation for a forward back weight shift. Inhale here, exhale back. Feel the heels rise when you come forward. Inhale. Feel your toes rise when you go back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more set of inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now we're going to add the left arm. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. We're stretching out the joints here. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. Now with your other hand, your right hand, inhale up. Lengthen that arm. Exhale down. And back. Inhale up towards heaven. Exhale back towards earth. That's the way the ancients called this movement. This is towards heaven. And when you turn the palm over and come back, this is towards earth. Good. If that's comfortable, you can go a little bit towards the balls of the feet now and a little bit back towards the heels. But in Tai Chi Chih, which we're going to move into in 19 moves, it's under the umbrella of Qigong, so we don't really lift the heels that much when we come forward, and we don't really lift the toes that much far forward when we come back. And it will end up being in a figure 8 with your hands. So I like to have you just draw this with your index fingers. It's a figure 8. And as you come up, this is an inhale. And as you come back towards your heels, this is an exhale. And it's called rocking motion. Okay, that's our first weight shift. And then after we do that, we do a weight shift for bird flaps. It's wings where your feet are in a V, like that, right? You can bring them here. You want to open up the thighs when you do this. But once again, if you've got a stool or a chair, this is a good way to warm up. So we'll exceed our limits as far as height here as we drop down. And let the thighs open. The feet are in a V. Inhale back up. Exhale. In general, you inhale as you lift. And as you sink, you exhale. You can hold on to one side of the chair here to get the feeling of being a bird on the edge of a branch. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale and sink. Inhale back. Exhale. And on the third one wrist circle forward with that left hand. Come back and now try it on your right side. Feet are still in a V. Inhale first, lengthening. Exhale down, release. Good, that's how it's going to be. Here we go. Inhale, sink. Rise, sink, rise, sink, and now one wrist circle and come back to center. Bird has flapped its wings. When we take that away, it's going to look like this. Bird flaps its wings. On the third one, you decide to fly, but you just do one wrist circle forward. Let's do one more. A bird flaps its wings. It's a great warm-up for our weight shifts. You inhale to lengthen, you sink to exhale. Let's exhale down even slower. Inhale. Inhale to rise. And the third one wrist circle forward, and the bird is about to take off, but not really until we get to Tai Chi Chih. Sink it down. Our next weight shift will be the forward back weight shift, and we'll do it so that the chair or stool is here. You're going to hold on with your right hand, shift your hip towards the chair without plowing into it. Feet are in a V, and then bring your left heel up and out, letting the knee move out. And now back and drop it down. And notice that when you complete it, you came from the feet in a V, so this right foot is already at an angle, and this left foot is going to come right out straight. Let's inhale here and say, aha. Exhale back and say, aho. Ready? Aha. Aho. Good. Now to the other side of your stool. We'll do the same thing, but with your right foot. Shift your hip, your left hip, towards the chair without plowing into it. Just that, basically shifting your weight with this hip. That allows this foot to come up and out here and then find its own length in terms of the weight shift. Okay, so shifting towards the chair, and now just drop the heel. And that looks like it's just about right. My leg is straight here, and this leg is bent, the one next to the chair. And I'm going to move into my shift here and shift into the front leg for aha. Aha! And come back. Aho. Okay, I think I could go even farther out. So I want to have some distance here, but not too much. Inhale. Aha! And there I can bend my front leg and I can almost straighten the back. I don't want to lock it though, so I'm going to come back now. It was a little bit released there, which I want. Inhale. And now, aha. Aha! And come back on aho. Aho! And notice how the back leg bends now and the front leg has straightened. And that's how you get the heel to move and back. It comes up. And when you come back, the toe comes up in front. So that's a weight shift, forward and back. And now we can limit the rising of the toe and the rising of the heel a little bit because we don't want to get off balance. But warming up is, to me, essential. And then we have one more basic weight shift, which is side-to-side weight shift. And it's called carry the ball to the side. We do it a couple of times, but I think if you connect the breath to where you're going to go, it really helps. So think about that. Even if you don't quite get it today, it's okay. Over time, it'll work. All right, so we're going to wind up here. Feet are in a V, like this. Okay? You're going to wind up here, pick up your ball, and you're facing this way, and now you're going to come across 3 times. Don't run into your chair. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now you bring in your right foot. Inhale, sink it down. Your feet are in a V. Wind up again towards your right. Bring out your left heel. Come across again. Notice I'm passing my chair here. 2, 3 as I move to the left. And one more here. Winding up to the right, preparing the left heel, and moving across. So you can see how far I've gone, right? 2, 3. Good. Now to go back, I'm going to wind up to the left to go right. So here we go. I'm winding up to my left, or your left, and moving to the right. 1, Let hips, knees, and ankles move ensemble, together. To the left, bring out your right and move. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now I'm sort of at the middle of the chair here, so I know I have one more circle pattern of 3 to go. 1, 2, 3. Good. So that's your side to side weight shift. And we'll encounter it when we get to the Qigong. Okay, is there anything else I want to do with chair? Yes, one more thing I want to do with chair is to emphasize how important the 3-part breath from yoga can be for us. So on your chair or stool, you're going to come to the front of the stool and feel your hand on, one hand on your belly and the other hand lifting up the collarbones. I've got my right hand here and my left hand up here. But to you, it looks like left and right. So whatever works for you, okay? Inhale. Abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more pattern of 3. Expanding the belly, the rib cage, the upper chest, and contracting it down slowly. And now let's move even slower. Good. Now let's try our triple burner, seated, using that pattern. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Inhale through the nose, use your Qigong breath coming down. And one last one. Very good. And shake it out. Okay. It might be good before we start the next part to get your water glass nearby and be ready to support your body with some water. We're going to do head rolls now. Bringing your chin to the chest and just bringing your chin around towards the right and back to the left. And I'm holding my chin with my index finger and just making dog collar circles. Good. Now I'm going to bring the other hand up to move it from this side and around. Good. Now circles of the joints will continue with the shoulders. Inhaling forward, up, back and down, allowing the shoulder blades to roll down the back. I'm drawing across the upper arm and drawing across the back of it. 4, 5, 6, forward, up, back and down. And now we're going to go back, up, forward and down. 1, 2, 3. Draw with your elbows. 4, 5, 6. Good. Shake it out. You don't want to get any tightness in the joints. That's what we're working on, is joints now, okay? Now we're going to come down the body, and you're going to do moving the pelvis here. So forward to your right, clockwise, back to your left, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've just moved the pelvis towards the right. Now we're going to move towards the left. So forward, left, back, right, forward. Don't speed up because we're moving into slowness now. Qigong is slow, moves in circles, and comes from the center body. And Tai Chi Chih will do the same, even slower by the time we get through our Qigong warm-up. Good. All right, now bringing the knees together, fold forward from the hips, flat back, like you're going to dive. And then release. And now hold on to your knees. Your knees are bent just a little bit. They shouldn't be bent so far that you're beyond your front toe when you look down. And mine are just about almost just 90-degree angles to the ankle. Okay, so it's not a big deep bend. Now you're going to go forward, right, back, left, forward, with holding the ligaments that are around the knees, okay? With your big monster hands, open fingers. Making sure that you don't make this a big thing. It's kind of small, but you want to really feel the movement of the knees in a circle here. Okay, now we're going to go forward, left, back, right, and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Good. Now release down the shins with your second and third fingers, the ones next to the thumb. Right down the shins. Open the legs. Come back up. Backs of the palms are together. This is for that wonderful Qigong move of the fountain. Open, slight back bend of the upper spine. Inhale. And come back with a washu. Ready? Using your core. Washu. Like that. Washu. Inhale back up for the fountain and exhale forward. Washu. Don't forget to inhale first before you say washu, right? Inhale now, coming up. And now washu. Inhale first. Washu. If that is not working for you, this is an alternative. You can come forward, flat back. The middle of the head is facing forward like you're going to dive. Bend both knees, feet are in a V, and then let go. Now we're going to tap inside the legs, outside the legs. The tapping brings chi, or intrinsic energy, to your fascia, the skin, the blood vessels. Now you're going to tap inside the arm, across the chest, top of the arm here, inside a bit here, and your buttocks back here, okay? That tapping is really a way we wake up the body in Qigong. Okay, now you're going to take your index finger and the thumbs and pluck the outside of your ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a lot of 9s in Qigong. So it's a special number. Inhale. Sink it down. Let's do several groundings. That's 1. Now to the heart. Again. Now to the head. Through the heart and lungs. And to the abdomen. Now up to the trees, open the heart. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. Come back and response here. Relaxation response. Inhale, exhale down. Notice how it's a long breath. Each time it gets longer on your exhale. Coming up here to the hills and come across. And inhale and then sink it down. Feel the body open as you inhale here. Coming up higher to the highest mountains. Inhale and then sink it down. And shake it out. Let everything go. Very good. Okay. Now I would like to have us come into the owl, opening your palms out like this, and you're in the middle of a tree where your nest is, and you're going to look over here with your side vision here, using the third eye, the middle of the forehead, to look to see if there's something that we need to eat over there for breakfast this morning as an owl, O-W-L, okay? Inhale. And start moving your head across, parallel chin to the earth. Ready? Keep the feet in a V. And only the head is moving. The rest of you is in mountain pose, Tadasana. Back to center, inhale. And then exhale over here, towards your right. Oh, I think there might be something over there. So maybe I'll just fly away this morning, okay? Let's fly away. Oh, and let's fly backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Shake it out. Good. I think we have finished with Qigong. Let's take a breath for today. Inhale and sink it down. Our next segment will be for Tai Chi Chih. Have your feet here in a V. Exhale down. Rocking motion. Tai Chi Chih. 19 movements and 1 pose. Nine. 9 is the noble Chinese number that comes with that pose. Bird flaps its wings, feet in a V, sinking and rising. Allow your sinking to be a fairly slow exhale. As you open your wings, third one is a wrist circle. Forward. 2 more cycles of 3. Bird flaps its wings. Third cycle. Inhale back, stand tall. Exhale down, feet in a V. Resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity, right at your low dantian, or energy center. Shift towards your right, feet in a V, to bring your left foot forward, around the platter in chest-high water. Inhale. Left foot is forward. Back foot is in a 45-degree angle, and there's space between your heels so that you can feel that you're really grounded in back and can ground in front. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of rocking motion. But here, when we're in around the platter, we carry the same 9. Around the platter in chest-high water is what we just did for our first forward back weight shift. And now we're going to go into our second one on the right side. Inhale. Your hands will pass the knee on the side that's forward, on the outside, and then come back with energy towards the back leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. 9. Around the platter in chest-high water comes to a graceful conclusion. Inhale, sink it down. Shift to your right to bring your left heel forward. Around the platter variation, we'll be picking up a ball of energy at this left shoulder and dropping it on the other side, just beyond the heart. Right here is your exhale. Around the platter variation, a circle within a bigger circle. 3, 4, 5, we're going to 9, 6, 7, breathe in, breathe out. 8, 9, shift left, right heel comes forward, around the platter variation. This time the ball of energy here, this short little ball here, will be just the inhale. And then when you exhale, you'll be exhaling beyond the heart here, all the way around. Inhale. And now exhale. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of around the platter variation. We're finished with the right side. We're going to ground it. Inhale to the heart, exhale down. Resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Shifting to your right, bringing your left forward. Our next move is bass drum. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Your left foot is forward. When you go forward, notice how the heel will lift in the back. When you go back, notice how the toe will lift in front. The principles of yin and yang. The yang leg is the bent leg. The yin leg is the straight leg, but we never lock that knee. So it'll look a little bent, but it's not as bent as the front leg there, or now the back leg is bent and the front leg is straight. Eight. 9 of bass drum on your left side. Come back to feet in a V, rider on horse position, inhale. Sink it down. Shift towards your left, bring your right heel forward. For bass drum, the circle of the drum surrounds you with chi. There's energy there, and it's surrounding your body. Inhaling and exhaling back. Five, we're going to 9. Stay with me. It's slow. 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Bass drum has closed on the right side, and we inhale and exhale down to rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. And our next move is carry the ball to the side. We're going to start over there on the right. We do 3 of these. 2, 3. Go. Here we go. Feet in a V. Wind up towards your right. Release your left heel and move across with your hips, your knees, your ankles connecting. Inhale and sink, feet in a V. Breathe. But it's kind of easy now. You've got your breath. Just make it happen. Wind up to your left to go right. That's one set of 3. Second set of 3. Third set of 3. Inhaling over here on your right to go back left. Move with the hips, knees, and ankles all connecting. And as if you were on a long piano bench here, slide across the front of it with your buttocks. And third one. And sink it down. Good. Carry the ball to the side as come to a graceful conclusion. Let's take it up to the heart and exhale it down. And our next moves are companion moves. It's daughter on the mountaintop, followed by daughter in the valley. We start with the left side. Feet in a V, shift towards the right. Left heel comes forward, coming up to the top of two mountains, which will actually shape a heart. Inhale. Here's your inhale, here's your exhale. Your left hand will cross behind the right wrist. And that crossing of the wrists happens at your heart area, just as you come back on the exhale. Here's your inhale. 5, 6, stay with me, 7, 8, 9. Come back, feet in a V. Inhale here and sink it down. Shift to your left, bring your right heel forward. And the left hand will still be behind the right when you reach your heart. Daughter on the mountaintop, right side. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. 3, 4. Keep it slow. 5. That's the essence of Qigong, is slowness. 6. 7. 8. Last one is 9, the noble Chinese number. Good. Inhale here and sink it down, resting on globes of energy, exhaling. Shifting towards your right to bring the left forward. Daughter in the valley is next. She starts on the mountains she's just climbed and exhales down them. And then she inhales here forward. Left foot is forward, right foot is in a back angle there, so that you can ground when you come back. Bending the front knee, straightening the back, and then bending the back knee, straightening the front. 6. Here we go, forward. 7. 8. 9. Daughter in the valley. Exhale down the sides of the mountains. Bring the feet out into a V. Inhale to the heart and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Now shift towards the left, bring your right heel forward. Daughter in the valley. Start here. Exhale down and inhale forward. 3 more. 7, 8, 9. Rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Our next move is push-pull. It's an exhale out and an inhale back, and it looks like this. Push the heel of the hand down, bring the fingertips up on the inhale, and when you come back to your heart, that energy comes to your heart at the top of the circle. What you give comes back to you. Here's the exhale. And here's the inhale. Now shifting to your right, prepare your left foot for push-pull, giving and receiving energy. Feet in a V in the back only. It's your 45-degree angle in back. Your knees just connected down to the ankle and the hips, so that's on your left side here. So you really want to feel that you can ground forward and you can ground back. When you ground forward, you release the back heel. When you ground back, you release the front toe. 4, push, pull. 5, inhale back. 6, 3 more. 7, 8, 9. Come back into a V. Inhale and sink it down. Shift to your left, bring your right heel forward. Push, pull. 2, 3, 4. We're going to 9. 2 more. Inhale for feet in a V. Sink it down. Push-pull has another companion move of its own, which is pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe through your fingertips. Shift towards your right, bring the left heel forward. Now you inhale out on this one with your fingertips up. And imagine the most distant star in the universe where you bring in energy through your fingertips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. 9. Good. Come back, bring the feet into a V. Inhale, sink it down on the exhale. Shift to your left, bring your right heel forward. for pulling in the energy from the most distant star in the universe through the fingertips. What would you want from it today, that universe? Love, peace, community, beautiful things, okay? Inhale. Feel yourself taking that energy from the most distant star. 5, 6, 3 more. And last one is 9. Inhale, feed it in a V. Inhale and sink it down. As we move ahead to go to the taffies, let's really feel that we can do a lot of grounding here. Inhale to the heart. Exhale down. To the head. Exhale down. To the trees. Open out the heart. Inhale back, sink it down, feet in a V, and your arms out, elbows to the sides. Now to the hills. Inhale forward, together, and exhale down, elbows out. And then all the way up, slight back bend of the upper spine to the highest mountains. Inhale. Come back to center and exhale down. Relaxation response. Ready? Inhale first. And now shake it out. Good. It's a good idea to do a short break here for your water, and then we go back to the taffies, okay? So take a sip. Basic taffy. Left hand under right elbow. Left heel out to the side. Pulling the taffy will be a feeling of moving through heavy air. Inhale as the palms separate, you'll feel that heavy air. Whoosh. Inhale, sink. Right hand under. The right hand under means that we're moving towards the right. It's the directional hand, the one that's under the elbow. Two more. Basic taffy. Left hand under returns us to the left. The hands separate. Anchor taffy, anchoring your right hip, bringing forward your left foot, and your left hand is under. For the anchor taffy, inhale and exhale. Open the hips. Sink it down. Bring it to the left. Now your left hip is the anchor. It won't move until you finish with the anchor taffy. Your boat's going to move now to the right. Take your time. Moving to the left. Now moving to the right, the left is the anchor. Right foot is forward, right hand is underneath the elbow. Move it to the right. And last one, left foot forward, left hand under the elbow. Open the hips, sink it down, and bring it to the left. Beautiful. Circles taffy is next. This is the second variation. Circles move like this. 2, 3. Okay, ready? It's up and down too. There's a lot of up and down. Feet in a V. Up. Left hand under. Bring in the right foot. 1, 2, 3. Right hand under. Right foot out. Moving through heavy air. 1, 2, 3. Back to the left. To the right. And back to the left. Anchor taffy returns home. Second variation has come to a graceful conclusion. Let's bring it to the heart. Inhale and sink it down. And our third variation is perpetual motion taffy. It has a heel step. Practicing the heel step starting on your left, bring up your knee and your heel and drop down the heel first, and then the middle of the foot, and then the front of the foot. Okay, got it? Perpetual motion taffy with heel step. And back to rest. Inhale and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy and resistance to gravity. And our next move is working the pulley with your left hand. This will be the exhale hand. Exhale, it's a diagonal cross. You'll be sliding on the back ball of the foot. When you come back here, you'll be sliding on the front heel. Okay? Working the pulley on your left side. Last one on your left. Bring the feet back into a V. Inhale, sink it down. On your right side now, this will be the exhale hand. And when you inhale, that hip will come back. And that will be the guiding light, the breath, as far as what we do here with diagonal cross. Also, the feet are not terribly close together. So use your front back weight shift, but make it smaller than normal. Ready? Okay, inhale. Slide on the back ball of the foot. Slide on the front heel. And this is your exhale. And this is your inhale. And you're guiding from the right side. 6, let's go to 9 because it's fun. 7, 8, last one, 9. 9. Good, that was working the pulley. Now we inhale and sink it down, a diagonal cross. And our next moves are lights. The light at the top of the head, the light at the temple, feet in a V. Sink it down. Light at the top of the head, sink and rise, feet in a V. Let your light go out into the world. Now circle the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites that we encounter every day. And you're massaging the Tao symbol. And now hold it. Inhale, release, inhale, release in your breath. And then sink and rise and you'll let it go. Ready? Release your light out into the world and back into the ground. When you bring the left hand up, it'll be your heart hand. It is the heart hand. Look at it. Inhale it, bring it to your temples, light at the temple. Sink and rise. Just behind the ears is where you're placing your hands. Circle the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites. Breathe. Hold the energy. Breathe another moment here. Let it go. Prepare to let it go. Sink and rise and let it go. Your light at the temples moves out into the world, down through the earth, and your left hand comes up on top. It's the heart hand. And sink it down slowly, resting on globes of energy with our feet in a V, and we come now into joyous breath. And this is supposed to be fun. So the end of our meditation is joy. Exhale down. Inhale up. 4 times down on the third, drop the heels. Third. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Feet in a V. Passing clouds, all things change. Brushing the elbow and perhaps moving your hips side to side, you'll feel that there's a possibility of a figure 8 here, the symbol of long life and happiness. The symbol of both Western and Eastern medicine is this figure 8, so it also means eternity. It's a beautiful idea to end our meditation practice this way. Good, now bring your feet back in. And now we come to the 6 healing sounds. And they are for the heart, left foot, left hand, ho. For the spleen or liver, su, ho, hu, hu. The next one is tsu for the liver, su, sh for the lungs, shi for the triple heater, shi, and chui for the kidneys, chui. Ready? Left foot, left hand. Right foot, right hand. Shh. Shh. Chui. Last group of 5 for the tree. Five. Heel step. Mixing the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites, and coming into cosmic consciousness pose. Your left heel will be on your right ankle bone. Opening the palms, the elbows move out to the sides, looking through the window of eternity, through the fingers. And bringing the palms together, bring them overhead in gratitude for our lives, our loved ones, and for the pleasure of doing Tai Chi Chih and Qigong together. Inhale. And thank you. Have a wonderful week. See you soon.